Welcome back. We're wrapping it up now. There's just one little brief lesson in this module. This is it. I just wanted to go through and do a quick revision of what we've talked about and then give you a little bit of encouragement. So just to go over what we've learned, remember that your brain is a problem-solving machine and that it's going to try and prevent you from getting into your chair because it wants to solve the problem of discomfort and stepping into the unknown and intimidation and vulnerability and all of those things that we can feel about our writing. And then the second tip to remember that when you're sitting down, you've actually got yourself into your chair, please try to remember that you're not writing a book. You're just writing a first draft. And I've been practicing this for years and I still forget it at times, so don't beat yourself up if that happens. But just try to remember as often as you can that what you're really trying to do is just get words on the page when you're writing your first draft, and that's that ball of clay, and later you can go back and turn that into a book. And then I encourage you, as I said in the Writing Hacks module, just to use the ones that work for you. There may be some that work better than others, just given your life circumstances or the way that your brain works. And I just encourage you to play around with them, mix and match, and see what ones work best. And I think I said too in that lesson or that module that for me, at different times in my life, different hacks work better or worse. So don't be afraid to change them up if something's working for a while and then stops working. Just try something else and see if that helps. And then I want to use this little metaphor about when we're building a new practice of writing and trying to boost our word count, trying to get better at what we're doing. It's kind of like you come up to a door and at the beginning of the writing session and sort of force the door open. And on the first day, you really have to stand there pressing your shoulder into the door and maybe jam your foot in between the door and the door jamb. And it's hard work, and you really have to use a lot of force of will at the beginning. And then the second day, it's probably just about the same as that. But then a week later, what will happen is that you'll notice that you'll come up to the door and it'll pop open a little bit more easily, and you won't necessarily have to lean into it as hard with your shoulder. And gradually over time, if you practice regularly, it's like building any habit. It's just going to become easier and easier. And remember too, though, that the things we talked about, there are some things that never disappear. So the negative voices in our head, the feelings of vulnerability, perhaps intimidation, perhaps fear, those things don't go away, but we learn to see them for what they are and then do our work anyway. So I hope that's an encouraging metaphor for you. And that's it for this course. I thank you so much for spending this time with me. This is one of my very favorite things in the world to talk about. I really, really like encouraging writers and providing them with the tools to make their writing easier and more joyful. And I hope that that's what this course has achieved for you. So I wish you all the very best with your writing, and take care. Bye-bye.